Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salawatu ala rasulillahi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, again we are in the month of Ramadan, a blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Sahaba radiyallahu anhum used to say, 6 months before Ramadan began, Allahumma ballighna Ramadan. Oh Allah, bring us into Ramadan. And after Ramadan, they spent the next 6 months saying, Allahumma taqabbal minna Ramadan. Oh Allah, accept from us Ramadan. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the only month that is mentioned in Qur'an is the month of Ramadan. And when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned the month of Ramadan, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned Qur'an before fasting. It is the month of Qur'an. It is a time that we refresh our relationship with the words of Allah. The Salaf as-Salih, they used to take Ramadan as a time of reading of Qur'an, getting closer to Qur'an. Many of our ulama, they stopped doing lessons in Ramadan and they just concentrated on tilawah of Qur'an, reading Qur'an. Some of them, subhanAllah, Imam Shafi'i rahmatullah alayhi, used to read Qur'an once a day. In Ramadan, he used to finish the Qur'an twice a day. Imagine 2 khatm of Qur'an, one during the day and one during the night. And this is not one incident, this is many incidents of examples of the Salaf as-Salih, the pious predecessors that used to busy themselves with Qur'an. This is a blessing of Ramadan that we can reaffirm and reconnect with the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All our days, our nights should be busy in reading of Qur'an. This way we have no time to backbite, to spend our time doing anything else except reading the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not just reading the words of Allah, pondering about the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yes, we recite Qur'an, but make part of our recitation, make part of our relationship with Qur'an, understanding Qur'an. This is the beauty of the apps now. In the Qur'an, subhanAllah, yes, I love to read the Qur'an that my father gave me, so he gets the reward as I read it. But on the app, I can highlight a certain ayah, and I get the translation of the ayah, I get the tafsir of the ayah, I get the asbab al-nuzul of the ayah, I get other tafsir of the ayah. So many things you can get with apps, subhanAllah, that it's more difficult to do with a paper Qur'an or a book Qur'an. So we should use this time. Also, our phones are with us all the time. I was just picking up my daughter, subhanAllah, from school. I'm sitting in the reception. She's late. I said to her, don't worry, it's all good. Why? Because I'm in the reception reading Qur'an. I'm doing my wird. There's no time wasted. Every minute can be used of reading Qur'an. Which brings us, subhanAllah, to what is the reward of this? What is the benefit of engaging in Qur'an? Qur'an and fasting, both of them. There is a hadith that the Prophet ﷺ said on the Day of Judgment, the Qur'an and fasting will come and they will defend you like a lawyer defends their client. And they will say, Ya Allah, I am the Qur'an. I prevented him from sleeping during the night. So please accept my intercession. And the fasting will come as a young man and say, Ya Allah, I prevented him from eating and drinking and fulfilling his desires during the day, accept my intercession. And Allah subhanahu and the Prophet said, and they will be accepted, their intercession will be accepted. Another hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, when a person wakes on the Day of Judgment, when the grave is opened, he comes forth and a young man with a beautiful face, a bright face, meets him. He says, do you know me? He says, no, I don't know you. He says, I am the Qur'an that you were busy with learning. I will stand with you and deliver you into Jannah. And then the Qur'an orders that he has eternity in his right hand. He has safety in his left hand. And he is given a gown to be dressed on the Day of Judgment. And not just that, the Qur'an then orders for his parents, the one that is reading the Qur'an in a deep relationship with Qur'an, Allah orders that his parents are given crowns that are so beautiful, more beautiful than anything of this world. And then that person will be ordered, read. Read as you used to read Qur'an in this world. And as he reads, he is elevated in paradise until his final abode is at the last ayah that he reads. This is the beauty of Qur'an. This is where solace rests. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala teaches us in Qur'an that a human being has got worries about, has sadness about the past, and anxiety about the future, and tribulations now. The Quran tells us that we shouldn't be sad about our past, and explains the importance of the past and the lessons of the past, and tells us about the future, so we will have less anxiety about the future. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, أَلَا بِذِكْرِ اللَّهِ تَطْمَئِنُّ الْقُلُوبُ. You will never have tranquility of your heart except with the remembrance of Allah, and the best remembrance of Allah is the words of Allah. May Allah give us tawfiq to renew our relationship with Qur'an, to spend our time with Qur'an, to inshallah ensure that our relationship with Qur'an doesn't stop with Eid, that it continues after Ramadan. May Allah give us tawfiq, inshallah, to spend our days of Ramadan in Qur'an, and to spend our nights listening or praying, listening to Qur'an. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.